Scholastic Audio presents Key Player, a front desk novel by Kelly Yang, read by Sunny Liu. My knees jiggled as I sat across from Mr. Ingleton in his small, windowless guidance counselor's office. I'd brought a stack of my columns for him, thinking he might be interested in reading them. On the phone last night, Deshawn had said, "Show him what you got, Mia." But when I told Mr. Ingleton why it was so important I pull up my grade in PE, he hardly glanced at my writing, reaching instead for another handful of nuts. "So let me get this straight," he said. "You're here because you got one bad grade in PE?" "It's not just a bad grade. It means I can't go to this journalism camp. All my grades have to be—" He silenced me with his almond-dusted hand. "I get it. They want to make sure you're well-rounded." I'd heard that term before, but I never really knew what it meant. I glanced down at my tummy in the chair, rising and falling with nerves. It looked perfectly round to me. "As in, not just a bookworm," he clarified. "Hey!" I frowned at him, offended. I was proud of my reading. I even had a t-shirt that said "Professional Bookworm" on it that I got at a yard sale. "Programs like that want to groom future leaders. And in order to be a leader, you have to be good at everything, not just one little thing." "I wouldn't call writing one little thing," I muttered. He gave me a look, and I fell quiet. I reminded myself of the immense power that counselors had. They could see everyone's grades. They could even break the nut rule. "Look, it's nice that you like writing," Mr. Ingleton went on, "but that can't be all that you're about. Sports is about character building," he said. "It's about teamwork. Every great leader this country's ever had has been good at sports. That's what it takes to be all-American." I furrowed my eyebrows, more confused than ever. Was he saying I wasn't American? I reminded him that my parents and I just became citizens. "I even have my new passport. I can bring it to you. Would you like to see it?" "No, thanks. That's great, but I'm not talking about a piece of paper. I'm talking about the mentality, the tradition. High schools and colleges in America, they're interested in more than just a homework robot." My cheeks burned. "I'm not a homework robot," I whispered to the floor. "Sorry, a writing robot. Same thing," Mr. Ingleton said, reaching for another handful of nuts. That afternoon, I edited student submissions for the school newspaper and tried to toss Mr. Ingleton's words out of my head. Deshawn was out interviewing the school janitors for a story over lunch, so I was in the newsroom all by myself. The newsroom used to be our district bus driver's lounge, but then they got their own waiting room and facility in the district office. So Deshawn and I lobbied hard for the room, much to Bethany and her friends' annoyance. They'd wanted to convert it into a recording studio. Thankfully, the school agreed with me and Deshawn, even putting in a computer and a printer for us to produce the school newspaper. I added commas and periods to articles, but stuck in my mind, like the sticky coat of dry roasted peanuts that you can't get off your hands, were the counselor's phrases. Homework robot, bookworm, and the one that stung the most, all American. If I wasn't good at sports, did that mean I wasn't completely American? Then what did that make me? All nothing? Deshawn walked in just then and put his camera down on the table. "You wouldn't believe what the janitors told me," he said excitedly. "They've had to remove 150 wads of gum from under the—" He took a look at me. "What's wrong?" I put my editing pen down. "Forget gum wads. You know what we should do a story on? Whether PE should be optional. I mean, why do we have to prove ourselves by running the mile and playing soccer if that's not what we're good at?" Deshawn looked shocked. "PE is like my favorite class." Deshawn was one of those well-rounded people Mr. Ingleton was talking about, an amazing writer and an incredible athlete. He could run the mile in less than 7 minutes and conduct an interview while he sprinted. "Well, it's not mine," I muttered. For me, PE was minutes of standing around, worrying whether anyone would actually pick me for their team, feeling like day-old bread in the bakery. "But you get to be part of a team," Deshawn protested. "So? I'm part of a team now," I said, pointing at him and me. "This is a team." Deshaun nodded, though I could tell he wasn't convinced. A news team wasn't the same as a sports team. There was just something magnetic about sports, feverish almost, and it was only going to get worse as the World Cup got closer.